Not today. Oh, Ed, you're the most loyal person I've ever met.
Doctor? It's Sheriff Reyes. Doctor, sorry to bother you this late, but...
Don't worry, it's not a problem.
I sent you a few messages on the way, but...
It was you. Are you feeling all right, Sheriff?
It's late, I know. We were looking for Esther Franklin until just now.
Did you find anything?
There's still hope. I'm sorry about this morning. And you know I don't want to put your career on the line, but... we both want to get to the bottom of Ed Miller's story. Why don't we help each other? There's a really pretty lookout near here. We could discuss this. I'm telling you, it's bad news. The gun, the bottle, his connection to the Franklins, the whole implausible story about the... Like I was saying, there are too many signs, huh? I'm not saying he's guilty, it's just... it's hard to see it any other way. Don't you think, Doctor?
There's one just like it in my favorite movie.
I can't say I'm a movie buff myself, no.
It's incredible to think that the tree was almost 600 years old here. That it died here, and that we've only been here about this much. Here, no, a year later, I was at a protest march. The police charged us. I fell.
LA, right? Did they crush you?
3 knee operations. What were you doing at the time?
I don't know. Patrol during the day to make a buck, study at night to be a sheriff.
I was born about here. You?
About the same.
What were you doing that day? Do you remember?
Sure. I woke up at 6:30, like I do every day. Turned on the radio while I shaved, and the second plane had just hit. I remember looking in the mirror, not recognizing myself, not my face, my hands, my bathroom. None of it.
I took care of people with similar symptoms during those weeks.
2016. I became sheriff.
Congratulations.
I had no idea what I was getting myself into.
2016. All right. I didn't know what I was getting myself into either.
Did you become sheriff too?
I fell in love.
Ah, damn. Of course. Sorry. I have to insist. I know Miller is hiding something. He's lying.
To lie, you have to be aware that you're lying.
Nice one. But Miller knows exactly what he's doing.
He only has trouble remembering certain things. Things that you do remember.
I don't understand.
Tell me about Maddie Miller, please.
Excuse me?
About your relationship with her. In the early 90s, you did a little more than just work and study to be sheriff.
That's why he reacted so much the way he did at the car crash.
How did you find out? Through Miller? How did he... Did Maddie tell him?
He saw you together, but buried that memory until today.
We were inseparable as kids. I spent more time at her house, the one you've been to, than my own. In high school, everyone thought we were dating. Then, she went to school in San Francisco. We'd meet up some weekends. Until one summer, she came back arm in arm with John Miller. We didn't see each other for years. It would have been 5 or 6 when we ran into each other and started meeting. A coffee, a walk, dinner, a motel. Later, pregnant with Jenny, she distanced herself from me. I thought the girl had helped her marriage, that she was happy. Fucking happiness. She's a beautiful girl.
Isn't she? Beautiful and a bottomless pit. You'd gobble your mommy right up, wouldn't you? Thanks for coming after all this time. How have you been?
Work and school take up all my time.
I'm sorry. I didn't want Jenny to grow up in a broken home. Or Eddie.
I understood back then, and I still do. You owe it to your kids.
I felt guilty. John deserved a chance. I thought the baby... I was wrong.
Is he still drinking?
He's burying me alive.
What did he do? If he touched a single hair. report him, and I'll make sure you get a restraining order.
I'm going to leave him. I'm gonna tell him next week.
It's your decision, but be careful. He could get physical.
I have to tell him. I can't just take his son away from him without at least... Jenny is yours. Take her. See? She has your eyes.
And he doesn't suspect anything?
Since the very beginning.
She's got something in her hand.
Oh, get it, will you? Gently. Leave stuff everywhere.
How do you know she's not...
John's? You've never tried to sleep with someone after you've downed a bottle of whiskey, have you?
Well...
What am I saying? You're ready for water after half a beer.
Come with me. The three of you.
Let's take it slowly. I can't risk custody.
So
that was the last time I saw them alive.
Was it you who found them?
I wanted to kill that son of a bitch, but he took that away from me too.
Nick, no!
What went through your mind in that moment? Why did you move it away?
that's why he has that
That's
scar.
something I could only tell my psychiatrist.
Thanks.
Now, do you understand? John Miller was dangerous. His son is too. The same look in his eye. I'm worried about you.
I appreciate it, but I know how to take care of myself.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. Part of my job is worrying about others. I just meant... Hold on. You believe him?
About what?
Faye?
Yes.
No. You're certain Faye isn't a figment of a writer's, a psychopath's imagination?
I'm not interfering in your job, Sheriff. Don't interfere in mine. Throughout my career, I've met a great deal of psychopaths. And believe me, when I know someone, I really know them. If there is a psychopath in this story, it's not Ed Miller.
Well, wouldn't surprise me if it's clear. The wound. Judging on psychopath, self-mutilation is the youngest form of violence. For others, it is only its prelude. So.
Look at poor Faye trying to smile despite the pain. What kind of maniac wouldn't feel sorry for her?
Heck, man.
How come you didn't call an ambulance, Faye? I tried to, but my battery died. Oh, that looks like it hurts a lot, Faye. Come in and I'll put some ice on you.
Hmm.
Why are you looking at me that way, kitty? I stole your blanket, so now I'm the enemy, huh? Not yet. But one day, kitty. Ed? You there? Have you eaten? I'm hungry.
Should I come down and make you something?
Something? My fave. Is it any good? But I'll just make something myself, if you don't mind.
I should want to remember all this stuff.
One out of 5 on my list of things to make sure he delivers. But I'll need a more secure base of operations.
Hmm.
I still have things to do.
Hmm.
Emilio Salgari, the son of the Red Corsair. 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 Nice to meet you, Mrs. Miller. You have no idea how inspiring it is to see you in that cheap-ass, slutty little outfit. Mr. Miller, what undertaker did you murder and steal that suit from? You in the kitchen? Just a minute, Ed. I'm getting changed. This wine is delicious, Faye. Plus, you won't hear me say it out loud, but it's making all my blood flow down into a certain part of my body. Finally, time to smile again. Someone looks pleased. Am I interrupting a special moment?
Huh?
Consider it my way of saying thank you. A toast?
My favorite one's missing. The son of the Black Corsair.
Emilio Salgari, right? Do you like Ed Miller? You know what? Me and that guy have history.
Huh. So, what kind of history?
Oh.
The bad kind.
Pink cat?
One day, kitty. One day. Relax. I've been on the pill for years. Go ahead and rest. Let time take its course.
Who the hell she is then? He's like freaking. This one is a psychopath, if anything.
Sweetie, the more I get to know you, the surer I am. Don't worry, sweetie. I'll be back. I promise.
Let's say I believe you, that Miller is innocent. Where do we go from here, and what other leads do we have?
Let's find out if Faye really exists, or existed. I have the date she appeared and the name of the agency she may have rented a car from. Sound good?
Weren't you not going to interfere with my work?
Touché, Sheriff.
Thank you, Doctor.
Good morning. How are you doing? Claire, are you feeling all right? Do you want...
Oh, don't worry about her. Come up. My aunt just heard about the kind of therapy we're doing, and that it's not going too bad. She's never been a huge fan of shrinks, you know. She's kind of a sore loser, but she'll definitely get over it. Though she seemed pleased with you up until now.
You've never been a fan of shrinks either.
Well, since we're rewriting my memories, why not do one more? That's how you fix things. By offering to help me. Over and over again. But... But do I deserve that help? Huh? Do I deserve it? Don't I deserve to rot in jail? Or an insane asylum? Or maybe I should have jumped off a bridge. I'm dangerous. It'd be better for everybody.
not dangerous, Ed. And yes, you deserve all the help I have to offer you.
The sheriff is out to get me. I don't blame him. Faye, Jenny, Samuel, Esther.
When they searched your car, no bodies were found. They might still be alive. Tell me all about Faye. Even the smallest details could help, all right?
Why don't we just get that spiral going and spare us my lies?
We need to know what you remember so we can understand why you forget.
After that one night together, she disappeared, like she'd never existed. Hello? No last name, no number, no message, no address. Just her wine glass. You're gonna love this. I still haven't washed it. Funny, huh? As if it... Bleh.
Were you expecting her to come back?
I'd thought she'd gone to get her car, or to town, or even to the doctor. I was hoping she'd come back, I guess. But something much better happened. Remember that thing I said about looking out the window, focusing on something, and letting my fingers free write?
Yes, I believe the day you met Faye, you'd chosen...
Birds.
a flock of birds?
Uh-huh. Yeah, good memory. At least somebody around here doesn't need a spiral to remember things. Starting that day, I made it into a routine. Some days, something interesting would come out of it. Most others, nothing would. But I decided
Hello,
that my
Diggy.
next book would be a collection of short stories or vignettes in the style of Bierce or Kafka.
New book? How is it coming?
I'll tell you later.
Range. Listen. Seems like it. Suspicious.
A little over a month ago, about a year since Faye's first visit, I thought it was Samuel. We'd been playing a lot of chess, and we're supposed to pick up a game we'd started the night before.
Guess we go to open. Typical cats, huh?
What did you think when you saw her?
Couldn't be nice.
I didn't think it was her, just someone who looked like her. But it wasn't the case.
Her name is Jenny. She's your daughter.
It wasn't surprising to you that she had the same name as your sister?
I didn't even think about it. And so, guess what she told me, Doctor?
Shall she acknowledge?
She said it was up to you whether you acknowledged paternity?
Exactly. She said she was sure I was the father. That it would have been unfair not to tell me. That she didn't need my help or my money. But if I recognized her as my daughter, I could be in her life.
And if you decide not to, it's fine. We'll leave right now and you'll never see us again. But call us a taxi, please.
You didn't call one, did you?
You're on a roll, Doctor. And so, I looked at Jenny. I guess it goes without saying that I've never felt emotional around babies.
I wonder, was she mine?
And yet, I felt something. But, don't get the idea that I let my emotions take over. It's so easy to fool yourself in times like those. Of course, I didn't give Faye an answer. I was confused and I told her I needed time to give me a few days. I said they could stay with me instead of at a motel.
Tell you her last name? Or about her life?
Did she tell you anything about her life?
Apparently, she was about to start a master's in something like what you did, I guess. But she had to hit the brakes because of her pregnancy. Only child, father a widower, pretty well off, pretty old, and hoping for grandkids.
Oh yeah, by the way, before this, it turned out that Faye did this on purpose. He actually broke her ankle with a rock. She purposely came over here and she drugged him with a sled. You don't know with what, but sleeping pill probably. Did anything happen between you and Faye?
After that first night, did anything ever happen again between you two?
No. I don't know. It was all so strange, as if we were suddenly
Also
20 years
that
older.
Ed...
It
this
would have
guy-
been hard for me to see her
Ed's
that
mom
way.
was together with the sheriff.
Not to mention how efficient we were the first time.
she apologize for disappearing after the first night?
Did she tell you why she disappeared that first night? Did she apologize?
No, and I didn't ask her to. You have any idea how many times I've done that?
I've got the gist of it.
So didn't stay in the main house?
You didn't let Faye and Jenny stay in the main house?
It's just my room there. About 10 years ago, when I moved back in, Aunt Claire started visiting me a lot. So I converted the old garage into a guest house. My aunt is better if kept at a safe distance.
Tell you her last name?
She never told you her last name?
No last name, no address. I would have told the police. I didn't ask her for her number either. She never left the house that whole time, and I guess we were past that stage by that point.
How long were you both there?
How long were they here?
I've been thinking back on it these days, and I'd say it was exactly 3 weeks. They got here on a Sunday, and as you know, they disappeared on a Sunday.
Are you okay? Do you want to take a break?
No.
Did you do anything strange?
Did Faye do anything strange? Anything that took you aback?
No. She spent the whole day with the baby, taking care of her, playing. It sounds dumb, but I was even a little jealous.
We're all dumb.
Very first pirate book. You talking about the pill?
When you slept together the first night, she said she was on birth control, didn't she? Did you talk about it afterwards?
She was sure she hadn't skipped a single day. But, of course, no method is 100% effective.
Oh yeah, and Faye wants to kill this cat, by the way. She doesn't like it. She didn't consider an abortion.
A young girl, single, with an unwanted pregnancy. She didn't think about getting
Yeah, I got
an
the pick
abortion?
from
She
5
told me
different
that
ways
she
to
was
kill the
going to at
cat.
first, but after a few days, I think I get it.
We got to play as Faye. How she broke her ankle with a rock on purpose, and how she took pictures of all the rooms and drugged him so she could
Anyway,
sleep with him.
the first 2 weeks felt good, but then things got warped. Like my head started to rebel. Like if it was pissed off that I was doing well.
Uh-huh.
Wake up, Eddie. Wake up. Why'd you do it, sweetie?
Mom? It was Dad. He meant to.
We're doomed because of you, sweetie. You're no better than him.
Yeah, so she's doing this towards him somehow. It seems like Faye is doing something towards him. Now all of a sudden he can't. But we've been making progress. Though we are actually, so he's actually been able to walk a bit now.
Was it a recurring nightmare?
Every night. Always the same message. And the days weren't much better. I'd wake up exhausted, couldn't focus on anything. For years I hadn't thought about them constantly. I hadn't relived their deaths over and over again until...
Ed! Ed! Ed!
Huh?
Jenny's temperature is 103.6.
There's a first aid kit in your bathroom cabinet. It should have everything. Did you check if there was any Advil?
She's a baby, Ed. Let's go to the hospital. Get dressed. I'm unlocking your car. I'll wait for you in there.
Oh. Ah, well, that was a quick getting dressed. Oops. There's a lot of plots in this one, man. Because Ed's sister was actually the child of the sheriff and Ed's mom. And since he was spying on his mom and took a picture because he was spying on his mom thanks to his dad telling him to. He took a picture and yeah, so he purposely crashed the car and then the car was dangling and it was the baby and his mom in the car and he just kicked it down the ravine.
Why'd you take so long?
I got the book just in
This
case.
is not the time for books.
There's some twisted people in this one.
Sorry. I'm just stressed out. Here. Oh, no.
I'll get them. Don't worry.
And that's it?
Until I woke up on the bridge. Yeah.
So I don't think he was the one driving. This is what he
It was like another one of my nightmares.
a lot of his what he remembers hasn't really been
It's
the
clear as day that my car plunged down into the canyon. That the truck driver found me on the bridge. But what I remember seeing...
I wonder if this is the sheriff he saw on the bridge.
is my dad once again choosing to abandon me. I tried to reach him without him noticing me, but... No! No! Well, we both know what I remember. Should we try what I forget?
I don't think he drove.
Wake up, Eddie. Wake up. Why'd you do it, sweetie?
He just a little bit crazy. Halford span? Okay.
Do you remember what time you went to bed that night?
Around 11? Very early for me, but I was exhausted.
Focus on your sister's face, please. Is there anything unusual about it?
Her eyes, they're brown. They'd always been blue.
And do you remember what color Faye's baby's eyes are?
Brown.
Focus on your mother's face, please. Focus on her and tell me what you see.
What the face is the back of your head. Hello.
She has Faye's face.
He's pretending to look like.
But she's my mom.
War of Words. Okay. 1993.
Can you see anything unusual outside?
No, there's nothing weird.
The moon, the stars, the lake.
I came to think about
Everything's
the
normal.
song by Seal.
Nothing missing or extra.
Nothing.
Just a little bit crazed.
Are those the clothes you were wearing that day?
Yes,
The exact same ones?
the exact same ones.
Anything else in here?
Is there anything odd about the bathroom? Anything out of place?
No, everything is normal.
Okay. Yeah, I finished listening to that album you recommended. It had some instrumental songs too on it. I'm kind of surprised over it.
Can you make out your father's features?
He's really far away.
Are you sure those tire marks were made by your car?
Could be.
Next to the marks, are there any footprints?
No, the ground is really dry.
Well, to survive in this world, one has to be somewhat a little bit crazy.
Focus on your feelings, on your body.
It's weird. I'm exhausted and at the same time full of energy. My head hurts. My neck, my eyes feel heavy and tired.
Do you recognize your father, his face?
His back is to me.
And his body?
He looks a little shorter.
Isn't his dad? Miracle Sun is good. They are very good at mixing up the music styles too, which is refreshing.
So?
You've been played a fool, buddy.
So? What did I tell you? Doctor, you're scaring me. Julia?
When we dream, we lose some of the details. We see certain things extremely clearly, but the rest tend to be out of focus. You remember very concrete details, including the exact time down to the minute. Doing the math, the first time you dreamt about your mother, you should have been in stage 2 of NREM sleep. The probability of dreaming during that phase is minimal.
Am I supposed to be understanding something of all that?
Man, this is getting more twisted as it goes. What the heck, you know? So he's not supposed to be able to remember all these things. Shut up! The society tortures someone to the point of breaking the identity. They will create a new identity that will pay back all the damage received. Now here she has like a list of things. We did all those under 6. Now you see, he's playing. I'm like, how? Why is she doing this?
Shut up.
He doesn't even want to have the kid, it seems like. It's all a game to her. Or something. I mean, like, wonder what is this? His. She keeps drugging him. I'm like wondering why she did it. I'm kind of wondering where it's like. That's what I'm curious to see. If we will find out here. I wonder if she is the. I don't know. That seems weird. I just wonder if it's this is. They said that the neighbors they have around there. That she was stillborn when she was born and dead. And I wonder if that really happened now. In the playthrough I checked to see if I had how they did it with the cat. The cat situation happens at this part, not the next one. So back up. They encounter a cat in this situation. Not like I do encountering the cat in the...
Shit. Why didn't I steal his key?
I'm wondering, it's like it's loading the wrong thing. Well, I hope whatever it downloaded and it's patched up, updated, hope it fixed the thing. So here, this is what's supposed to happen.
Sweetheart is drugged up, but if you start meowing and wake him up.
This is what's supposed to happen. Oh, see? Nice when things work out. How the heck did it... Okay. And sleeping. For some reason, there was probably a patch at some point with this game, but for some reason the patch wasn't applied. when I install the game or something. Yeah, see, it's different now. Now it's only 2 choices. Before it was 3 choices. Yes.
Thief.
Calls him thief. I wonder why. This boy, she almost wants to strangle him. Well, hopefully the other part will work now then. Yeah, this plays out very differently. So that must have been a patch they put in that didn't get installed. Okay, we pick up that one.
Ed!
Huh?
Jenny's temperature is 103.6. Why'd you take so long? Okay, sorry. I'm just stressed out. There. Ugh, no.
I'll get them. Don't worry.
Shut up!
And I want to put that needle in her eye. Even dead space. Space free.
Seriously? Are you sure Fate?
I don't see any other explanation. I'm positive.
So, Jenny? Is she alive? Where is she? Who is she?
That I do not know.
What do we do?
We have to find out who Faye is. She said she was a fan, right?
Now we're gonna believe her?
The best lies are partly true.
Touche. I have a folder with fan mail and I could look through Twitter.
Could Faye be a girl who got offended by the way you ended things?
There are quite a few of those. Don't look at me like that. I never make any promises, and I'm always honest about what I don't want. But I know what you're thinking. I could look, I don't know, through my text messages?
Yeah, everything is a guilt trip for him because of his childhood, you know, with his dad and how his mom and sister died. That's what this Faye person have been playing on too.
I don't know if I told you this before, but Sheriff Reyes is on it.
Okay, let's recap. I look for fans I like Kathy Bates in Misery. Try to remember crazy ex-girlfriends. And you and your new friend, the sheriff, do whatever you have to. What?
You're walking.
He did it yes. That's nothing new. Hello now. He did walk a little bit yesterday already.